A group of crypto artists purchased a Banksy painting for $100,000 and went to what I think personally is Prospect Park, because there are a lot of trees there and not many Brooklyn parks have trees, and basically burned it and are going to create an NFT of it, which they are auctioning off for charity. Now, I've said this before, and I will say it again: if everything is an NFT, is anything an NFT? But this just made me so frustrated because I think it's really dumb. But we can come back to that. So, what do y'all think?
This is stressful. I don't think they were expecting the painting to burn so slowly. That was a nice little nugget in this video. It took them a really long time to set it on fire. Okay, I have two thoughts. They purchased the painting, so I guess they should be able to do what they like with it. Are they able to digitize this and make it an NFT? What are the rights associated with that? Is that possible? Have they thought about this?
I think that's unclear. An open question. Yeah, I think that's very unclear, and it is an open question. Banksy, the pseudonymous famous UK street artist, has yet to respond, so it's unclear if he would pursue a claim such as this. I mean, it's worth pointing out that Banksy did this in his own world. Like there was that Sotheby's auction where he had the work,
own art.
And once it sold, he shredded it in the thing. So I think these artists were sort of trying to summon that vibe from Banksy rather than any litigious vibe that may come up with it. But I think it's unclear. The whoever wins this bid will get the certificate of proof from the auction house that this was the real deal. But whether or not the digital rights transfer with that, I think is still a little bit unclear, and we'll see. We'll see if there's any follow up.
But why are we destroying? Why are we destroying?
It's a statement.
Version of art.
It's the absurdity of art. But the piece itself was
I'm going to burn
moron.
down my house and make an NFT of that, and then I'll have nowhere to live.
Cool.
Where does this stop?
No, don't do that.
That'd be a cool statement. The piece
destruction
itself,
of the art is the art, Ben. That's part
right.
of the whole process, right? So I don't think anyone can put a definition of art to begin with. That gets into totalitarian territory. I'm definitely not going to define what's art to someone else, right?
I know you're seeing my totalitarian tendencies come out here.
I'm watching you, Ben. No, but I think it's kind of cool. So personally, I'm a bit like Jen. It stresses me out to watch it because I love art, and I don't want to see the stuff get destroyed. There's this very Japanese way of thinking that's the opposite, right? Where everything is transient and you love the beauty of something only existing for a moment. They kind of dig into that. I'm the opposite. I take photos of everything. I film everything. I collect everything. I'm a memory hoarder, and it's all categorized, and I keep it there and I go through it. I love that stuff. So to lose a piece of artwork, to me, it hits me viscerally. But at the same time, I think that it's kind of interesting that they're changing the form of this art, because this would be the first NFT, Banksy NFT, if the market deems this as equivalent to the original. If they owned the original, of course, they have the right to destroy it. Whether the market says, okay, but the digitized version is equivalent, I think we're going to have to see what people think, whether they're going to see it as valuable. And it's interesting that they're doing this to raise money for charity too. I mean, they created a big stir, got all these eyeballs on it now. So let's see what kind of good can come out of this.
I mean, I think that the people on the market might be one group deciding this. I think, kind of Zach, harkening back, IP lawyers might be another group of people that have a say here. But yeah, Will, what are your thoughts on this one?
Who, on behalf of who? I mean, unless Banksy comes through with the claim, sure, he can come through, but no one else can. I don't see what right anyone else would have to.
Totally. And it would be him. I think that it's really interesting. If you bought the rights to the painting, do you also get those digital rights to recreate the painting and then sell it off? That's a totally different question than what we might be seeing. And so that's what I'm invoking there. But I think that might be, to me, the most interesting question coming out of this, rather than, destroying art to make digital art, to make an NFT, to sell it off, et cetera, et cetera.
How crazy would it be if Banksy was behind this? I'm just going to put it out
I don't know if
there.
that would make it better or worse. That'll make it worse, kind of.
Stop destroying your stuff. It's great. Please.
Did this topic interest you guys more than the other NFT things to date? Did this really catch your eye that they burned this? Because to me, it's just like, it's getting like to a proportion where I'm just like, the art nerds are at it again, is my take. Like, they're just doing more NFT stuff.
I mean, I think we're really in the catbird seat for a nice NFT arms race. You know, we talked about this yesterday with the Kings of Leon album release. Yeah. Now we're seeing this. Like, there's going to be lots of interesting and entertaining things that come up as commentary on this weird, crazy thing. But yeah, I mean, whether it captivated our attention, it certainly captivated the mass market. Like, I was shocked to see that there was like a CBS News piece on this.
Yeah, CBS picked it up. That's wild.
Right when. Like, it was all over the place. It sort of speaks to the present moment of just being dumbfounded by this weird crypto thing.
I think we've been in a pandemic too long. I think we all just need to go outside for a little bit. Like, that's my takeaway here.
I'm with Ben on that.
I think also, I mean, the inevitable future is moving into the digitized future, right? And we knew this years and years ago looking at the crypto space. As soon as we figured out how to create a digital good, which was Bitcoin, and have it non-reproducible, we're used to the world of JPEGs and MP3s where you just click copy and paste and you got multiple. Suddenly, Satoshi figured out how to create a digital item that couldn't be reproduced. So I think that this was the inevitable outcome. We're going to have artwork. We're going to have concert tickets. We live so much in the digital world that it's going to be to answer your question, Ben, yes, everything is an NFT. It's all going to be an NFT, and that's the future.